What's up, guys? It's Jules. Time for another weekly cross-stitch update. And the birds are uncovered, so they're going to be loud through this, so I apologize for that. But I just elected not to cover them. Usually lately I have been covering them because they're loud. What's up, boys? Hello, boys. Anyway, dogs are barking. We just got home, so everything's kind of loud right now, at least around here. So if you guys watched that video that I put out a little bit earlier this week, it was on Artisy cross stitch. Oh, what a... I bought 5 patterns. I got a band-aid. I got that spot on my thumb again that likes to split open. I nailed it really good and it popped open again, so I had to cover it for a while. But anyway, I bought 5 patterns and they're all animal related. And so they're ones that I'd love to do for the practice, but I'm going to get maybe 1 or 2 of them up here. They're kind of in this style of the dachshund, so it got me inspired to work on the dachshund last night. I worked a little bit on it, and I'll talk to you about that in just a second here. But anyway, so yeah, so I was like, on Sunday when I was doing the video, I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta buy all these. And so anyway, they're awesome. They're very, very colorful. For those of you who don't think that I do much color, pow, you about to see some color. I haven't gotten my floss in yet. I ordered some new floss from a new store off of Etsy, and I haven't gotten it in yet, so I did not work on Old World Map 2 this week, but I'll show you what I did work on, because I made some great progress on what I did work on. We're going to start first with Chicago Bears, which was really, most of my work was just during the stitch with me, so I just got a little bit further along, filling in a lot more of all of this. If you watch this stitch with me, you kind of know what I was working on, but just filled in a bunch of things here, did a little bit up here, but I'm almost done with that Chicago at the top. Almost. I just got to track down a few colors. We'll be good to go. And then, next section. I did some work with It As Well, which is fantastic. This is part of the floss that I ordered. So let me show you what my issue is right now. So this is what I did, or this is where I'm at, and let's see, what did I do? Oh, actually what I did this week was I did finish this word and did all this right here. So I worked on a lot of this up here, because I had the proper floss for that. But what I realized was this color here, which is like supposed to be soot, is not the color that I was using here. At least I don't think so. Now, could I get away with that and theoretically still use it? Yeah, but I need to get myself some specific stuff to finish this up. But I keep working on it. Keep working on it. But yeah, at the very least, I can be working on the actual letters. So, because I got this particular color, this blue-green color, I've got plenty of that, so I can finish all that, and come on here, finish all that by the time I get the floss, so that'll be good. Reaper. So I did a lot on Reaper this week. Did I move? Okay, I still haven't, this is not the end of the page. It's going to look like I got to the end of the page, but I did not. I'm just at the point where I told myself to stop and not go any further. So I want to get all this done, and then I'll move the page down. But you can see I've almost finished that section. I was really focusing hard on finishing that section this week, so just about there. So I definitely should finish that this week, and then next week basically you'll see more. I think it's another maybe 2 or 3 rows down here to finish that off. So anyway, it's looking good. Looking real good. And then, hey, I hear you. I hear you. Sailor. Monkeys. I got monkeys is what I got. Rainy Waterloo Place. See how much I've done. Check it out. Booyah. Check it out. It's virtually done. It's probably like 15, 20 stitches. I'm going to finish that hopefully tonight and move on to this last page on this row. But check it out. Barely got anything. I stitched and stitched and stitched on this one, kids. But look how good that looks. Look how amazing that looks. It's crazy. It looks so good. It looks so good. And this is Cross Stitch Collectibles, guys. And you know how much I love them. And you know how much, like, how many projects I'm already working on with them. So I love it. It is awesome. It is awesome. I'm excited. And that, dude, seriously, this is why you're covered up during my videos. Seriously. Anyway, he's loud. I'm sorry. All right, I'm sorry I'm loud. Here, let me bend this down just a little bit so I can lean forward and I can whisper to you guys. No, I'm not going to whisper. But anyway, I'm going to print out, if I have enough color in my printer, because it's a lot of color. So I'm going to print out somewhere and replace one of these up here. Yeah, I can replace it because I'm not working on this time anytime soon. Probably not starting this anytime soon. Not going to work on this for a while. So maybe I'll just redo the board and put things up that I'm actually, I don't know, that I'm actually working on. And so, but I do want to do it. I got the mini one, so it's only like about 120 stitches by 100 stitches. It's not terribly, it's the mini Artisy, so it's not bad, but it's 80 colors. So, whew, crazy. Another thing, I actually bought the app finally for Pattern Keeper. And I know a lot of you guys are like, well, duh, it's about time. But does it? I've got it on my phone. And I want to see if I can download it on... I have like a Chromebook. But it's not a touch screen. I still got to 100% figure out how to make it work. I still need to watch a few videos. You guys have been great about giving me some ideas on that. And I'm still watching videos on getting a stand to help me out, but we are kind of, this room that I'm in right now is sort of seeing a bit of a change up. With Carter being gone, we've already moved the terrarium out, and the birds kind of have to stay where they are. I don't want to move them around and freak them out even more than they already are, but we're going to move some other things around. This board, we may end up moving this board over there. I don't know. I gotta give we gotta create a place up here for my husband to be able to like do some puzzles and stuff, and for me to have like a little cross stitch area set up, and so that I'm not always downstairs trying to stitch around the dogs because they are needy, so needy. Speaking of needy, we have temporary dog number 7. Temporary. Trust me. We ain't keeping this boy. He's got a mother that loves him very much who had an emergency. She is a client, and they're friends of mine, and he was sort of born traumatically. It's a long story, but he can't really use his back legs very well, so he's incontinent, and he's like all over the place, and he growls and bites, and so he fits in perfectly here. So everything's fine. He's totally cool. And he's been sitting on my husband's lap every night, just chilling. And so, but he grumbles and he talks, and he's a piece of work, that boy is. But he's just temporary. He's going home this weekend. So, but for right now, we're working on that. It is sleeting outside right now. It is definitely like gonna be snowing overnight. I'm super excited because I've got the day off tomorrow, so I can kind of just down at home. It's all good there. So I got a lot of stitching planned. I also found, when I was cleaning in here, I found this. Remember this that I said I was going to do that I never did? I need to go back and find all those videos where you guys told me you were from and fill it all in. So, because you guys told me all that, and then, yeah, I lost it. But I found it. And so, here we go. We'll get that done. Put that up on the wall somewhere. But, so yeah, we're just getting some things done. Still busy as ever, still busy with everything, but things are going well, and we're just, you know, hammering a little bit away at everything, a little bit at a time. For those of you who know what's kind of, there's a lot of business things going on right now. They're all good. Everything that is going on is good, and it's things that I want to be doing. It's just, it's taking up, 2019 has been an overly busy year because of a lot of different projects that I'm working on, like ridiculously the number of projects. What I'm hoping is that it will propel me down the road, that maybe by the end of 2020, 2021, I have more time at home, I have more time stitching, I have more time doing the blog and doing other things, and I actually, one of the things that, and you guys, maybe one of you guys are really good at this, but I struggle with Pinterest. I really struggle with Pinterest. I posted once on Instagram this week, so yay for me because I'm really bad at that, and I want to post again tonight. One of these patterns I'm working on, and I'm trying to do that just to get out there because I want to see what everybody's doing because I love what people are doing and finding new patterns and things. It's just awesome. But that reminds me one other thing. But I'm trying to figure out how to connect my blog with Pinterest and get cross-stitching. My goal with the website, with the channel, with everything is to bring more people into the hobby and to show them that there's so much individual expression when it comes to cross-stitch that it doesn't have to be what you think of it as, like maybe what you saw somebody do 20 years ago or 10 years ago. There's so much more evolution in the hobby that it's expanded so much. There's something for everybody. And I mean, you wouldn't be watching still if you didn't agree because we all love it. And so with Instagram, but with Pinterest, it's just a way to kind of grow the audience, so to speak. And there's just something in my brain that just struggles with how Pinterest works and how to get on there and do things. I've tried before, and I haven't been really successful with it. And I actually contracted with somebody off of like Fiverr. It was pretty affordable, and to kind of create a strategy for the blog and Pinterest. So they're working on that right now, and I'm eager to see what they come up with because I keep every day now, like for the last week, I've gotten on Pinterest and I have different blogs and things. So I'm trying to figure out. And it's just like, I know one day it's just going to click just the way that many other things in life have just clicked, but I haven't gotten there yet. And it seems like it's just so evident, but yet I can't get it. So I don't know. We'll figure that out. What I was going to tell you was if you are interested in the FlossTube list, if you've gone to see the FlossTuber list that I have on the blog, that has been all changed up. It's not complete yet, but A through like H, I think, has been reorganized and is a lot more user-friendly. So instead of it being, so for those of you who don't know, there is a ridiculous list, thank you, Elf, that is like over 500 channels long of all different kinds of people from all over the world that do videos about cross-stitch. And I had it all literally listed alphabetically, like as one big long list, just because in the beginning that was the easiest thing for me to do. Now, what I'm doing is I've taken that list and I'm breaking it up into multiple pages. It's much easier to digest. So like on the first page is A and B. So there's like a table. Instead of a list, there's a table now of all the A channels and then the B channels. And then you flip over and then you go to letters C and D. And then there's letters E, F, G, and H, I think. And so it's way more accessible. I think it'll be a lot easier to find people on that list. A lot easier to kind of go through that list and know where you've been. So if you haven't seen it, go take a look. Tell me what you think. Let me know if you have any more suggestions or anything like that. And but yeah, I still just need to add more and more to the channel. I just, I'm limited in my time, but I have tomorrow off. We'll see what I feel like doing. I may just stitch. It just may be a stitching kind of day. Especially if I find, I'm gonna stitch the new Artisty pattern in 14 count. I already know that. I already know that that's what I want to do. Oh man, I totally didn't. Okay, it's fine. I want to stitch that in 14 count. I may already have enough. I may already have a piece of fabric cut for that, cut and serged that I got, that I ordered for the Gecko Rouge project that I'm not going to be doing anytime soon, which is the Day of the Dead couple. The Day of the Day wedding couple with the skulls and the skeletons and whatnot. I love that. That's great. But I could actually use that fabric for the cat. I'm going to link that cat down below so you guys can check that out on the Artisty website. So ridiculous. I mean, that's gonna go up. That's gonna go up at work. So I want to get that one done. That would be awesome. But the other thing I was gonna tell you, I actually did work on one other piece, but it's downstairs. I'm not gonna go down and get it because you're really not gonna see anything. And it was dachshund, and so I just did some more work on dachshund, basically up here in this little purple area. But what happened was that the way that they do their counts is they do literally count like this center of the pattern as like 0 down, 0 across. And so when you come up here, you're dealing with 0, and then it goes like -10, -20, -30. I don't like that because I don't start in the middle, as you guys all know. I start in the upper left corner. So I'm relabeling it on the pattern. But what I had done was I had already started, as you guys remember probably, I had already started stitching on it, and I had stitched probably like 30 stitches across and like 20 down, and I had already drawn my grid. And the grid doesn't actually start, the pattern doesn't actually start with a full 10 by 10 grid. It actually starts with like a 6 by 10 grid. Or no, 6 by 5 grid, I think. So it was way off. And at first I was like, oh, I'll just make it work, and I'll just, whatever. And no, I'm already far enough along that it's a pain. So when you grid with an erasable or a marker that's easily washable, I just sprayed some water on it. It washed right off. It's that blue marker pen that I have linked down below. And it came off right away. It's dried, so I can basically regrid and get started. Because what I wanted to do was start basically gridding out this page where this ear is, and start working on the color and getting that part done. Because I know I've got a lot of purple to do, just like last time, and I really just want to like start putting in all the color and just jumping into that full force. Does Gecko Rouge have... I doubt they would have this pattern. Even if they did have it on Pattern Keeper, I doubt they have it. But, so yeah, so I'm going to work on the Pattern Keeper. I'm going to pull out one of my little devices I have. Maybe I'll just use my phone. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But I really want to work on that because so many of you guys like talk about how great it is, and I definitely need to just jump right in and just do it. So, because I had the free version, and then I was using it, and I was just like, just do it. You're gonna get it. Just get it and just start using it. The one pattern I do have up there on it, Space Traveler. Space Traveler also popped up somewhere around here in my fabric. I just saw it somewhere. I got too much to do. I got too much to do. Right, birds? Well, finally they settle down. They're starting to act weird. I wonder if we're getting towards the end. They're just acting more weird. Now, it might be because it's cold, and I literally have an electric blanket for them at night that I put over their cage and turn on so that they're warm. But they've been acting a little weird lately, and I just don't know. I don't know. Everybody else is good, so I'm gonna go stitch. I got me a chicken sandwich. We stopped and picked up a chicken sandwich from our favorite chicken place, and not Popeyes. Nope. It's a local place. So, but anyway, that's pretty much it. I'm waiting on Floss. I gotta go see if I actually can start the cat one. I'm gonna link the cat below, and other than that, we're good. We're good. One last thing, because we're debating about this Christmas tree. Do you guys, anybody have it up yet? So we're thinking about, is it this weekend or next weekend? Should we do it on Thanksgiving? Should we do it this weekend? Because Thanksgiving is so late in the season this year. It's hard to know. So what are you guys doing, now or later? Let me know below, and we'll go from there. Thank you guys so much. If you're still here and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. But if you have a suggestion for a cross-stitch pattern designer website that I have not profiled yet, and I know I have plenty more to go, but if there's somebody that you'd like to see, also let me know down below. Anyway, take care. I will see you guys really soon. I'm gonna post stuff on some Instagram, and I'm gonna figure out this Pinterest thing, and I'm just gonna stitch. So take care, guys. Happy stitching. I will see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.